Who is Noah? Noah is the symbol of the individuality, which I'm going to explain. It's the symbol of the individuality or the manifest itself in human evolution. It's the permanent center of the evolution of the soul. This is where we internally and spiritually aspire to be in terms of perfection. It's the spiritual soul and the human soul principle. Noah is the spiritual mind that is merged, heaven and earth. That inner part of you that has been able to leave carnal things and climb the ladder to higher aspects of self, aka heaven. In Genesis 6 and 9, it says Noah was perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with God. That's the perfection of the soul, or the merging of heaven and earth. The Noah principle is the perfection of the soul. Noah is the divine figure that brings forth the regeneration in all of us to recognize and shed the animal nature, which is the lowest part of ourselves. It's that point where the spiritual mind reaches its development when it becomes aware and knows of the judgment or karma of the ways and actions of the animal man or woman. The animal man or woman is that external aspirations, the pleasures of the world and the senses. All sicknesses or diseases come from some aspects of the five senses or the human overindulgence in each or every one of those five senses. Because Noah now understands the judgment or karma of the animal ways of man, Noah knows his way through it to a cleansed and better world externally and internally. Noah is also known as the self. The self is a symbol of God that is manifest, and also the inner spirit or God incarnated in the human soul. It's striving to master the lower nature so it can gain full expression of itself, also called the individuality. That's the spark of God inside of you. But they say to say your God is blasphemous. Psalms 82 verse 6, I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. John 10:34, and Jesus answered them, is it not written in law, I said ye are gods? The lower self lives in the realm of illusion. Everything is temporary, where the consciousness only sees separation in thing as opposed to unity. This is what they call the personality, which is in opposition to the higher self or the individuality. There's a quote from a Buddhist book called the Civitas where it says, there are two, one knowing, the other not knowing, both unborn, one strong, the other weak. There is she, the unborn, through whom each man receives the recompense of his works. And there is the infinite self, under all forms, but himself inactive. Noah is the deeper part of the soul within you, the part that's one with the universe. It wants to come forward and it will not be denied. Accident after accident, rich and you still feel empty. You work all day and you can't make ends meet. All the accolades in the world and you're still not happy. Surgery after surgery and you still find fault with the flesh. People dying around you. Failed attempts even on your own life. That part of you will not be denied and it will not stop calling until you come home. Noah is not a man.